return again. This captivity ain't permanent, no. I'm from Jerusalem, hey, we'll return again. This captivity ain't permanent, no. Sitting on the album that'll change my life. Should I?
Hey guys, so today we're here with Dr. Simon. He is the founder, president, CEO of Tanzania Flying Doctors. The Dry Bones Project is going to be partnering with them to help bring better healthcare to the locals, the villages, and to bring some programs to Tanzania that have never been implemented as of yet. So, Dr. Simon, tell us a little bit about why you created this NGO.
First, the NGO called Tanzania Flying Doctor, community relief. That's mean community relief, just community should get a certain relief, okay, but basically on health issue. We come up with this idea because we seem like a lot of Tanzanians getting big challenge, specifically on a health issue. Okay. So when we come up with this idea, we generate some projects. Yeah, those projects like we had a project called BTNCD. Okay. According to the WHO, it's saying the last report saying like it's like 71% of the deaths worldwide is due to non-communicable disease. Okay. And so it seems non-communicable disease is a most killer disease than communicable disease. And most people right now fighting for communicable disease than non-communicable disease. That's why we come up with this idea, because community they don't have awareness about this, how this communicable disease, non-communicable disease affects most Tanzanian people. Okay. Yes, that's why we came with this idea. So I can introduce this program to you guys. This program, when we come up with this program, we had some aims. It's like just to have free community screening. Okay. To have free community screening, it depends. And basically, doing this free community screening is just like to have this mobile clinic. The clinic that's move around the corner, moving from the village, town, every place, just to make sure that people they know their health status. Just people being aware of their health status. So during the preparation of this program, there's some challenge that we met. We met with a lot of challenges, specifically financial issue. But leave about financial issue, we failed to implement this program because of very few members in the organization that have the passion on supporting communities, just to be like a volunteering to the communities.
So Dr. Simon, just for our viewers at home, tell us a little bit about what is a non-communicable disease. And I heard you say that it's affecting more people here in Tanzania than communicable disease. I know communicable diseases are things like HIV, CV-19, but just give us a little background on the non-communicable diseases and how it's affecting the Tanzanians.
Thank you so much for the good question. But before answering your question, I have to tell you one thing. That's a very nice things you have to understand. Right now, the worldwide just dealing with only CV, you see? But there is a lot of killer disease, big killer disease here and worldwide. But let me talk about those killer disease.
Yes,
those killer disease is just this non-communicable disease. Okay. That's non-communicable disease. We say that it's just a disease that's non-transferable from one person to another person. If you have, you cannot transmit to me. If I have, I cannot transmit to you. But in summary, you can say it's just like a non-communicable disease known as a chronic disease. That's not passed from person to person. They include cardiovascular disease, like heart attack. Now, this heart attack is cardiovascular disease. We have like stroke, this cardiovascular disease. We have cancer. You see chronic respiratory disease. We have diabetes, and so on. We have a lot of non-communicable disease, but this non-communicable disease affect low and middle country. middle state, I can say middle nation,
Right.
low and middle nation. So far, I can speak about my country, about my Tanzania. You know, in Tanzania, we in a middle economy right now. We don't say that's low economy, but we in middle economy right now. So we among those middle economy countries that are affected by this non-communicable disease. And most people, they don't have awareness about how this non-communicable disease affect much people to the community. So I can say it's like whereby nearby three-quarter of NCD deaths, 28 millions.
Wait.
Yeah.
28 million.
Yes, 28
Just in
million.
Tanzania?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, 28 millions occur. So, and the big issue that's we have to say, like, in order to fight for this non-communicable disease, there are some things that we are supposed to do. And it's where Tanzania Flying Doctor comes up with a solution. How can we talk? How can we fight for this non-communicable disease? And we can fight for non-communicable disease through some issues, through some strategy, I can say. Yes, we can say through education. People, they must be aware about their health. People, they must be aware about their lifestyle, because some of the non-communicable diseases that cause, like cancer, you can say, maybe you can say like this chronic disease caused by causes is poor lifestyle. People, they eat too much. They think eating too much. When the stomach become big, they say, okay, yeah, I'm full now. Which is very long. It's very long. So if people they are aware about their lifestyle, how they're supposed to live, that's where we can tackle this non-communicable disease. People that are busy on their office, sitting only like me here, morning to evening, they don't have time just to do exercise. Right. You see, that's how busy people they are. When they grow up, when they reach 50 years, you find them having those big challenges, this non-communicable disease affecting them, because they have never get a good time just to make sure that they live a good lifestyle. Okay. So another thing that's Flying Doctor come up with a solution is just screening. Screening is just to screen person, or to screen people, or having this screening having some project there inside, which is mobile clinic. Mobile clinic includes screening, free community screening. Free community screening just we go outreach, like outside the city. Okay. Maybe the village there where there is very few health facility. You see, where there's very few hospitals, I can say. You see, we go there, deeper the village, and screening people, give them education, how they're supposed to live, how they're supposed to say the community, how they're supposed to protect themselves. Yes, instead of waiting until the problem become big, then we find a hospital. While you cannot treat that, or even if you treat by a high amount of money you spend, the cost become high. But when you spend early and you know, wow, my God, I have this element, I think maybe I'll get this and this. Add a few, then I say, okay, fine, let me get medication, let me get treatment. So as Tanzania Flying Doctor, after screening the patient, we have the maybe after determining, maybe that Mr. Steven here have maybe cancer, and that cancer is in a dangerous situation, and at that moment Steven does not have even money just to accommodate, getting the health service or treating his problem, his cancer. You see, what we do is like we will enter in we enter in maybe in am I supposed to say that?
Like a partnership.
Yeah, you enter in partnership with some hospital, just like maybe because we don't have money to pay them. What we do is like we enter in partnership with some hospital, and our plan is like this: we can enter in partnership with 5 hospitals, and one hospital should treat two patients per 1 month. So mean that within 1 month we'll treat 10 patients for free. Okay. So the more we enter in partnership with the hospital, the more we treat more patients. So we can calculate if for 1 month we treat 10 patients, for 12 months how much patient we treat. We treat a lot of patients, and time to time maybe through fundraising, maybe through support from any person that we need to collaborate with us, just will need to support us, just to give us some support. No need even not only money, just we can say, oh, okay, fine, I have a knowledge, I'm a doctor. You can say, okay, I need to come up with you to go there the village with you, just to treat people, to scale people for free, and so God will bless you. So we work with partner to strengthen the Tanzanian health system ability to effective treating NCD and reduce unnecessary deaths. You see, because this non-communicable disease cause those unnecessary deaths. Sure, 100%.
Okay.
Sure.
So with this first program, the NCD program, so what, just to make it clear for everybody on there, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be sending doctors out to the villages and to the different communities that are not directly in Dar es Salaam to do these screenings, you know, checking their blood, checking their pressure, to try to catch these things before it gets too late. And then the hospitals that they're going to partner with will give free services. They're going to start off with 2 free services a month for each hospital. So if they can get 5 hospitals, like you said, that's 10 people.
10 people, yeah, per month.
Yeah, per month, that it'll be covered. So that's great, because unfortunately, Tanzanians don't have a lot of money, you know, and the things that his NGO is working on is to help the people. That's his heart. I want y'all to know something. He's only 26 years old, all right? Yeah. And the Most High put this on his heart to reach out to his people. And the programs that he has set up are amazing. So this next program that we're going to be talking about is a free community ambulance. So just, you know, to kind of set this up for them, right now, if I was to get into an accident and let's say I could have $1 million in the bank, right? But I'm in an accident, I'm knocked out. Nobody knows that. So somebody says, let's call an ambulance for this guy. How much does it cost for someone to pick up the phone and just call for an ambulance for somebody here in Tanzania right now?
Right now, it depends with the distance that you are and the hospital where it is. Anyway, maybe you are here together, maybe in Tanzania, maybe together, maybe you are at base, maybe Mikocheni, Msasan, and maybe the ambulance that come pick you, it's there maybe in the airport, it's maybe there in town, maybe, and you are far from there, where the ambulance it is. But most, the normal price is like 200,000 for ambulance to take you. So for that idea, you know, it's like, let me just explain a little bit about this free community ambulance. This free community ambulance is another big and the best idea that's come together just to make sure that we solve this Tanzanian, those unnecessary deaths that happen to most Tanzanians. Because there is a lot of unnecessary deaths that happen here in Tanzania. And actually, if we come up with this good idea, I'm sure we're gonna solve each and everything. We're gonna come up with a good solution. This free community ambulance is like this. If you have maybe 5 ambulances, or maybe if you get it, because I love these programs, like if I'll get 5 ambulances. You see, free 5 ambulances, just to put on this program. It will be like this. The ambulance will be for free to the communities. Okay. The ambulance will work like it's like we will have this free community ambulance will have this like will have free call for ambulance. It's like fire. You see fire. When your house get like fire. Yeah, it catches on fire. It's like you get on fire. We call it 911. Yeah, 911. Yeah. Here in Tanzania we have that number for fire. So by the ambulance for first aid we don't have, but for fire we have that. That's for ambulance we don't have. So this ambulance we're gonna work like this. For example, me as a doctor here, maybe I have car, have house, have much money in my bank account. You see? Yeah. And maybe I decide, I say, oh my God, okay, fine. Today, let me walk or let me go Masaki. And Masaki, nobody know me. Yeah, that Masaki. But I say, let me walk. Then immediately I go to state. You see? So, and at the same time, I have a lot of money at my bank, and my bank account. How that money gonna be going to help me? Nothing. So even people when you come there, everyone have their own issue. When they come there, they will just to assist you, take you to the car maybe, or the border bajaji to assist you to the hospital. But there is a jam. There's a lot of traffic jam here in Dar es Salaam. Here in Tanzania, I can say, for example, here in Tanzania, we have Dar es Salaam, we have a lot of traffic jam.
Yes.
Nobody will know that you have somebody get accident in your car, and if it's a private car, nobody will know that.
Right.
But if it's ambulance, a lot of people they will know that, and they will give just a space to penetrate, just to go fast to the hospital, to take a patient there to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
You see, so. Are we going to just to make sure that this issue are okay? Just we need those paramedics, we need driver, we need fuel for the ambulance. And for example, here in Tanzania, let's specifically maybe by starting with Dar es Salaam have 5 regions. 5 districts. Yeah, Dar es Salaam is a region. Yeah, we have 5 districts. You see, so my idea is also like this: just to introduce 1 ambulance per each. You see, per each district. You see, so then after introducing this ambulance per each district, so and getting support maybe, what are we gonna do? It's like we can say like should I say this branding the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do like we can brand, we can enter in MOU with some institution, big institution like Vodacom, Airtel, you see Tigo, maybe you say Puma Oil, you see, maybe you say Sari Hospital, maybe any hospital, maybe any institution that does not have ambulance, or any hospital that need to promote their service. So a lot of things, good things here in Tanzania, you see. But what's wrong with us? Because we don't have people that we need to invest on the community. We have people only that come and exploit our things, our raw material, and then go back home and enjoy their life. But Tanzanians.
So with these 5 ambulances that you're proposing, just to start with, for the 5 regions right here in Dar es Salaam, so these ambulances are going to be set up to where someone can call and it can be free. So, because you were saying that a lot of Tanzanians won't call an ambulance because of how much money it is to get one to come. But with these ambulances, they'll be out there, they can call the number, like how we do in the US, they'll call 911, and this ambulance will come, and they won't be charged for this ambulance. And the cool thing about it is, like you said, is that you have different partners that will be doing marketing on these ambulances, and that will pay for your driver, pay for your fuel and the medical supplies by them being able to advertise their business. So like if I had a business here, I could say Zion Services, free community ambulance, and that's just free advertising for me. And then as it goes around the community, it's also letting the community know, hey, we care about you. I think that's beautiful. I really love that idea. Now, I remember when we first met, you were telling me something that is big here. We have it in the U.S., but I don't really see it as much there. But we call it elephantitis. Yeah. You guys call it
lymphedema.
Lymphedema. Yeah. All my doctors out there.
It's like the same call here, but myself I call lymphedema. It's all lymphedema.
I'm not a doctor, so I don't know those big words, y'all. I just call it elephantitis. So here in Tanzania, what are some ways that disease is contracted by people here? And what are some of the treatments that are being done, if any, currently in Tanzania?
Okay. Actually, lymphedema, as we know, is just a condition that causes one or more of your arm or leg to become swelling, you see, due to a build-up of lymph fluids, you see. So, but what I can say in short, lymphedema is big challenge here in Tanzania. Lymphedema is big challenge because we don't have treatment for it, and we don't have those big doctors. I don't know much, but what for my experience, what I did last time, it's like most of people get this big challenge, this contradiction of how or when they will get healed, when they'll be okay, when they will wear shoes like other people. That's a big challenge. You know, guys, this lymphedema, it's not good. It's not good 100%. And most of Tanzanian, when they got that disease, even at early stage, even any stage, when they got this disease, they don't go in a hospital because no hospital, no, I've never seen a hospital that treat these things.
So none of the hospitals know how to treat it?
Nobody, I know nobody treating this disease. It's just like we have some medicine just for painkiller, you see, and we have just like there's some medicine. You see a doctor if there's any sudden dramatic increase in the size of the involved limb.
Let me ask you one quick question.
Yeah.
So the first program that we talked about with the screenings for the non-communicable diseases, can the type of thing be caught with that?
Can be. You can put that too.
That's good.
The screening, because screening to include a lot of disease.
Okay.
Because these people with lymphedema, they are the village. We have a lot of people there in the village. A lot of people, but no health service over there.
Gotcha.
And if there is any treatment here, there's a lot of people that are financially are not okay. You see, some of people, 1,000, some of people that don't have even 1,000 just for chakura. And because then the village, there's a food all over the place. That's why only people have food to eat, but they don't have money. So even if the service is here in the slum, people, they cannot come until maybe they go support, family support or community support. But if you have this mobile clinic directly on there to the village, you can screen people, even 10 people, 20 people, 100 people, 200 people, 2,000 people, you see, in one time. Because you go to the village, you prepare a camp, you prepare a good place for them, you announce, you see, then they start coming to that place, you screen them, you give them awareness, you give them education, you see, then you screen, then after that you give them treatment. If the treatment needs deeper, means that it's like our first program said, that BUILDTZ means inter-affiliation partnership with the hospital.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So just really quickly, I want to put this into perspective for you guys, what he was saying. So they use T shillings here. So he said most of them don't even have 1,000 T shillings. 1,000 T shillings is the equivalent of about 40 to 50 cents. I just want to put that, about 40, 50 cents. So that's what's going on out there in the villages, and they're not able to make it to the city to go to the hospitals. All right, so that's one of the reasons why what he's doing with his NGO and why we want to partner with them is because this is all about what the Dry Bones Project is about. It's coming together with our people here on the continent and helping to make the health system better. Also, we're going to be going out to the villages with them to see what's really going on so that the world can see what's going on, and we're going to help them come up with plans to activate all these great opportunities that he has to bring great healthcare to Tanzania. So Dr. Simon, I just want to thank you for having us here to talk with you today. As always, shalom family.